Hello all, this video is about Dollywood, specifically if you have little children in your party and you want to know what it'll be like to go on vacation and if it's going to be worth it for you and your family. As you can see, we went at Christmas time and the light show was the most gorgeous thing ever. Everything felt super magical, but it was very, very, very cold. So I would suggest lots of layers, blankets for the stroller, the whole 9 yards. If this video is something you're interested in and you have toddlers, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, leave questions if you have any. I'm not going to talk the whole video. The last part of it will be all the different rides that your toddlers can do. So stick around so that you can see what you can be excited about if it's something that you would be interested in. This right here is the magical Christmas tree. Everything was absolutely gorgeous. I definitely would suggest going. There aren't a whole lot of families. During Christmas break, there was actually a lot of people in their probably 50s and 60s. So it actually works out really well that the children's areas, like for the little toddlers, weren't very crowded even when the park was completely maxed out. As you can see, there's so many people. There's tons of adult rides and big, huge roller coasters and super fun things. There's lots of videos on YouTube about those, but I wanted to make this for the families with littles because I couldn't find anything like this. Parking was crazy. So I wanted to let you know that you can go all the way up to the upper deck and just ride the tram down. It's super easy. The tram's easy to locate, and when you are driving into the parking lot, my advice is to keep right. For whatever reason, the right lane moves way faster than the rest of them. The next thing I wanted to tell you guys about really quickly is the fact that they have mother's rooms for small children. That is super handy. It's a great place to stop if you're nursing, if you need to change your baby. The one up by the very front has its own bathroom, which is a great tip if you have toddlers. It also is a great place to get babies out of the cold. The other one is over right next to this hollow playground, which I'll show you more of later. But if you have littles, it's a game changer for real because, I mean, you know, there's always a line to the women's bathroom, 40 people long, and it was awesome. The next section that we want to cover is the train, the Dollywood Express. If you have a child who loves a train, this is absolutely awesome because it is a real train, so you do get that kind of awesome experience. Now, I'm not gonna lie, for the magicalness of all of the park and stuff, the train was one of the things that I might have been the least impressed by, namely because the wait for it was like 2 hours long, but it was supposed to be this beautiful magical ride through the Smoky Mountains. And in all actuality, we really didn't go into the Smoky Mountains. We did get to see some really beautiful footage of the park, which I'm showing you now. And it was right at dusk when they had just started turning on the lights. My kids loved it. People waved. You do get to hear about the park from the conductor guy telling the story of Dolly. And it does feel like you're gonna go into the mountains for just a minute, but you really just barely go up and make it to a big green field, which you will see in a minute, and you just kind of go around in a circle, and then you go back down, which is fine, but if I had waited the 3 hours, then I would have been very disappointed. That being said, it would not be worth waiting and losing 2.5 hours of your park day to see, because this is the field that you just kind of go around and then you go right back down. But if there's not a line, or if you have a child who loves trains, then I would definitely suggest doing it. So here's the part where we start the music and you enjoy. You should see a little bit of each of the rides in just a second. I will go ahead and tell you that each of the rides my 3-year-old was able to go on with me. He's a little bit above 36 inches, if that gives you a point of reference. And my daughters are 5 and 7, and they were able to ride together on each of the rides. This right here is the new roller coaster they're building. Here's the playground. And now you can just kind of watch and see all the fun things and share them with your family.
choose it for yourself. And you can just give those keys to your phone. You call it over to your address. They'll do the best person to recover the house. And once you know everything's recovered it, and they'll even mail it to you for half free.
for watching. I hope that this video is giving you some good tips and tricks so that you can plan it out to the best of your abilities, and just remember to have fun. You're doing an awesome job. It is very challenging sometimes to travel with young children, but the reward is always totally worth it because they have the best reactions to all the fun and excitement and lights and things that we take for granted daily. People like to tell me that I have my hands full, but let me just tell you that I wouldn't have it any other way. They don't have to pity me whatsoever.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I love it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to know more about different adventures you could take your family on.